Back in the days when I used to play CSGO, decoy grenade used to be one of the most important part of our strategy in winning this. If we are going to attack A, we'd throw a decoy grenade at B and distract our opponents to B, and carry out our operations at A. So whatever has gone through in last 10-15 days in the Indian cricket team surrounding looks like nothing more or nothing less than a decoy used by BCCI here. Like if you see in the last 10-15 days, no one is talking about the failures of BGT, the reasons for the failures of BGT. No one is talking about the poor team selection. No one is talking about the poor captaincy. No one is talking about the failures of the stalwarts of the game. No one is talking about the sudden retirement of a legend of the game like Ravichandran Ashwin. Instead, what we are talking about is whether wives should accompany the players, whether excess luggage should be allowed to the players, whether the team should be traveling all together, whereas critical issues like team selection, underperformance, poor captaincy, these are all being looked over. Now, there are very, very important questions that have gone by without being asked. One of them is why two spinners were picked if neither of them were used for bowling as much as they should have been if they are picked. If two spinners are picked, picking Nathan Lyon is one thing. Australia went with one spinner, and Travis Head and Marnus Labuschagne gave a few overs here and there. But India went with two spinners. Now, if you are expecting runs from the two spinners, why not you expect this from a genuine batsman? Or are these spinners more capable of giving you the runs than your genuine batsmen? That's a big, big question. There should be question on the pacers that have been picked. Are these pacers good enough? Are these pacers of the caliber of winning us the BGT? That's a big, big if here. Can the selection of pacers be changed for better? Was there an opportunity for a left-arm pacer there? So these are really, really big questions that should be answered. Again, recently a news has come out that Gautam Gambhir has thrown a young player Sarfaraz Khan under the bus. How fair is it for the head coach of the team to throw a young player under the bus? Gautam Gambhir has reportedly said that Sarfaraz Khan was behind all the leaks, all the dressing room leaks, and even if Sarfaraz was behind all this nuisance, isn't it the responsibility of the team to safeguard a player in the public? The player should be safeguarded in the public and corrected in the dressing room. Public place is not the place to correct a player. And there are rules being put out on the public, or for some reasons they have come out in the public. I'm not sure i'm not sure that we as Indian cricket team fans want to know these rules. I'm not concerned about whether a player is allowed 150 kg or 250 kg or 350 kg. I am not concerned about that as long as the players are scoring 150 or 250 or 350, or picking up wickets, or giving me catches, good runs, good partnership, even 20-30 valuable 20-30s 40s. But this is not something that we need to know. Why are these rules put out on the public? What is BCCI trying to do with this? Or is it just another strategic decoy used by BCCI? Gautam Gambhir was asked about domestic cricket, and he said that domestic cricket is very important for the players. But questions should have been also asked. A counter question should have been asked after that, follow up question rather, that two players who have come into the team purely on the basis of domestic performance, Abhimanyu Ashwaran and Sarfaraz Khan, both of them got zero game time, absolutely zero game time in 5 matches. So, why will a player value domestic cricket over IPL if IPL becomes the criteria for choosing a team? Again, it's hard to say that IPL is the basis for choosing a team. If at all IPL is the criteria, it should be clearly mentioned, but it isn't. So it is very hard that to understand that what actually is the criteria behind the team selection. So two players who have come across playing so much of domestic cricket, they have got no chance at all. And then in the press conference, you want players to go back into the domestic circuit and perform. But those who have performed and come into the circuit after performance, why not give them chance? So there are a lot of questions. A lot of questions are there in the public. A lot of questions unanswered. BCCI needs to address this. BCCI needs to come out. BCCI needs to hold a press conference and answer these questions. There are speculations that uh, Jasprit Bumrah has been given bed rest. So Jasprit Bumrah has to clear it out on Twitter. But this ideally should have been done by BCCI. I don't know why they didn't do it. This should be done even after the dressing room leaks. No statement was given by BCCI. They should have clarified it out. On the other hand, what happened was Rohit Sharma came to the Star Sports, which looked nothing less than a PR stunt from Rohit Sharma. If you see that interview on Star Sports with Irfan Pathan and Jatin Sapru, if I am not wrong, there are many instances which feels like just PR stunt. Now Irfan Pathan repeatedly saying that you are a selfless captain, but you know this selfless captain, selfless knock, intent, etc., etc. These are the terms that look good on the fan pages, but when someone like Irfan Pathan, someone of the stature of Irfan Pathan, who has played for India, who has been an integral part of 2007 T20 World Cup, who was brilliant in the 2007 T20 World Cup final as well. For someone like Irfan Pathan to say this as selfless captaincy and etc., 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 this is not the way forward. These are terms when used by fans for banters looks good, looks okay. These are all welcomed in uh, good humor or welcomed with good faith. But that interview looked nothing less than a PR stunt. There were questions that should have been asked to Rohit Sharma. Even in that interview, no questions were asked. And if you see just Rohit Sharma putting it out that uh, that there were a lot of out of form players in the team. The team didn't need one more out of form player. So he wasn't taking the responsibility. It shows that um, everyone is. He was trying to convey that everyone is out of form. Yes, most of them were. In fact, if you look at the batting, Jaiswal had a decent series. KL Rahul on and off here and there. lower middle order no contributed as per their merit, I would say. Maybe a little more from Jadeja was expected, but he was put into bat at a very critical situations. He had a good innings as well. So there are questions to be asked, and those have not been asked. That's the problem. Thanks for watching.